Hi everyone. Okay. All right. So today we're going to talk about area. Okay. We're just going to focus on these simple areas first: rectangle, trapezium, kite, and I also going to add in a parallelogram. Okay, the simpler one. All right. So if you remember your rectangle, in fact, you should remember your rectangle. Okay, the formula is A area equals to length times breadth or height or whatever, as long as the one line and the other is 90 degree. The sides are all 90 degree to each other. Okay, you see 90 degree. All right. Now, if we talk about parallelogram, okay, I just going to go through this quickly because yeah, okay. So if I have the length is 6 and then the breadth is 4, okay. In this case, if I draw this, okay, this one it means is the length here is 6, but then the breadth here is 4. Now it's not like your usual rectangle where you can times each other because it is not 90 degree. Okay, so in most cases, I mean in the cases that you currently have that you have faced before, usually they'll give you the height AE, right? The length AE. Okay. Uh, so if you have the height AE, all right, what can you do is that you know this one, this ADE, okay, if I bring it over to this side, all right, it will have the same length, okay, the length DC never change, all right, the length E to new E, okay, is the same as the length DC, all right, so means it's also still the same length as AB. And then height, of course, this one later you can use Pythagoras or what, or later on I mean the next lesson will teach you the other, the using trigonometry method. Okay, so you have the height, you have the length. Okay, and then so with the height and the length you can actually calculate your rectangle. So 6 times 3.46, you get 20.78. Okay, now so that is for rectangle. What about trapezium? Now the key point just now I've talked so much about the rectangle. Okay, I mean the parallelogram is so that I show you this one. If I bring it to this side, you get the normal rectangle. Now what if it's a trapezium? Okay, now trapezium, remember first, they have a two parallel side, the A and the B. Okay, the A and the B, and then most of you probably remember this, just memorize this only. So I'm going to show you why is it A plus B, and then you times the H. Okay, and then you after that you need to divide by 2 some more. Okay, so firstly, I have this dimension. Maybe I want my base to be 5. Okay, so my A is 3, my B is 5, and my H is 4. Okay, so let me draw this trapezium. All right, now as you can see here, A is 3, B is 5, H is 4. Okay, so I want to create another one first. Okay, I create another one. So I have A, B, C, D and P, Q, R, S. And then I flip this over. Okay, notice my P, Q and A, B is the same. Suppose is the same just now, right? But now I flip it over. R, S and C, D is still the same. Okay, then if I pull it and put closer to next to each other. Okay, notice it's now a parallelogram. Okay, except that in this case my parallelogram is 3 5. I mean the length here is 3 is 8 because it's 3 plus 5. Okay, 3 plus 5, 3 plus 5, and then my height is 4. And as you know, parallelogram is easy to calculate when you have the height and the length. All right, so the area here is 8 times 4 equals to 32. 32 divided by 2, 16. Right? The working you can see at the bottom here. All right. And so therefore, we use this formula. Half b plus 1, b1 plus b2, then times height. Okay. Now that is for trapezium. What about kite? Okay, for kite, all right, you have to remember that we are dealing with the diagonals within the kite. Okay, in this case, the length is A, and then the height is B, like a cross like that. Okay, the product of the diagonals. Diagonals means opposite vertices connect, you get the line. Okay, now if we look here, kite and rhombus is basically similar. All right, so why is it half of A times B? Why is it half A times B? Let me show you why. Okay, all right, so if I create a rhombus or kite, whichever, right? Let's say I want 4 and 6. Okay, 4 and 6 is fine. Okay, I draw this rectangle. All right, my height is 6, my width is 4. All right, so I want to mark my midpoint first. I have E, F, G, H. Okay, now this is all right at the middle. E is right at the middle, AD, F is right at the middle of DC, and so on and so forth. Okay, next I want to draw a line. Okay, this one is just a line at the middle. So if you notice, it's just right across at the middle. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to combine, combine, combine. Eh, ah, all right. So now you see I have this one, this is a rhombus. Okay. Of course, if it's a kite, this one actually can move up and down also lah. It doesn't matter. But let me show you this one first. Okay. So I need to cut the triangle, and then if you notice, the area of the triangle is all 24 square cm. Okay. If I bring it down here, bring it up here, ta-da, is basically like it's half already. Okay, so the area of the rhombus is just 12. Okay, the area of rectangle earlier was 24. Now the area of rhombus itself is just 12. Okay, similarly for kite, when you do it, you can actually just push it in like this, and then you get your formula lah, which is the half. Okay, so you see in this one, AEH and the OGF, they are congruent, means they have the same area, right? So therefore, the total area is actually just half of it only. Okay, the area of rectangle ABCD was 24, right? So if we take a look here, if we times A times B, it will be the rectangle shape here, right? This the area is here. Okay, but so therefore we need to half of it, then only we can get the area of the kite. Okay, thank you.